Good morning, dear students. My name is Kumar Gaurav. I welcome you all today. Today I am going to teach you about the future indefinite tense. As you know very well, I have already taught you about future present indefinite tense, past indefinite tense. Today I am going to discuss about future indefinite tense. You know very well about the indefinite. What is indefinite? When we express our ideas or thought in the moment of future, that will be future. But in the sense of indefinite time, there will be no any fixed time, that will be called indefinite. When there is no any definite sense in the sentence, that is called indefinite. So we can say that today we have to study future indefinite tense. Okay, I hope you have done all the work. Okay, very good. Are you ready for that? Okay, I'm going to start future indefinite tense. Future indefinite tense. You know very well about the indefinite tense. I have told you about the idea of future tense, but here we have to use only as id will, shall. Okay, will, shall we have to use, and you know very well where we have to use with subject. With subject shall means with first person, and this will be second and third person we have to use. When we talk about affirmative sentence, it will be as structure subject, subject, and then will, shall, then verb, first form, and then object and complement. Don't have to do anything, only you have to make your plan, and according to that you have to make your sentence with the help of this structure. Then you will take that, then you will think that whatever you are making, the sentence will be in the moment of future indefinite tense. Suppose you say that I will go to there, I will go school in tomorrow, I will write do this, I shall do this work. In this way you can say that. Okay, in the moment of future, when we talk about in the moment of future, you can make this I shall speak English one day. One day, it is the time that defines the time is in future. Okay, I have used here shall according to this structure, but when you are speaking you can use will. There is no any difference between will and shall. Clear? Don't have to care about that. Only when you are writing in your copy in any examination, then you have to care where you have to use shall and will. He will dance tomorrow. They will come today. Look at this. The time defines the sentence has the sense of future. You know, he will dance tomorrow. They will come today. I shall speak English one day. So you can see that this helping verb and this verb showing that this sentence is in future indefinite tense. I hope you are understanding all the thing, as well as you have to create your own ideas with the help of this structure. Then you have to make. Okay, just note down it. After that, we have to get some more example, and then we will move to the next part, that will be negative part of this. I hope you have done it. Okay, very good. Now we have some more example. She will cook food for everyone. Okay, let's do something. You have to tell according to, as we do, you know, you have to find out the words. What are the words given in the sentences are given in the sentence, uh, which parts of speech. Okay, he will talk to his friends today. Okay, there are two sentences, and you have to find out the parts of speech from these sentences, and then you will get what's your ability, what are you studying. Okay, so in this way you have to make more examples with the help of the structure. I have told you, she will cook food for everyone, he will talk to his friends today. Okay, if you want more example I can give you. They will inform you about the events. Here you can also make one, two. Okay, in this way you have to find out what are the words given in the sentences, which parts of speech. Suppose she is pronoun, will is helping verb, cook main verb, food is noun, and you have to also find out which noun is food, for is preposition, and everyone is what. You know, you have to just clarify here what are the words here. I hope you have done it. Okay, ready to move? Okay, let's move to the next part, that will be negative part of that. You know, we have to use the negative sense in the negative word in the negative sentence. Now we have to move the negative sentence, negative sentence, as you know the structure, subject will, shall, not, verb first form, object and complement. Look at this. Here I have noted the word that is not, showing the negative sense in the sentence. According to this, we have to make Radha will not dance today. Okay. Karthike will not play with us tomorrow. They will not think about their children. Look at this. There are three sentences we have done, and then we have to think about, in these sentences we have to find out the word is negative that is written after helping verb. Radha will not dance today. Karthik will not play with us tomorrow. They will not think about their children. So we can say that the sentence has the sense of negative. So these are the sentences are negative sentence of future indefinite tense. Clear? As a subject, I have noted the name and then here pronoun. You have to tell which pronoun it is, which person. As I have just given you in the affirmative sentences, as your exercise, you have to find out here. Look at this. Okay. I hope you are understanding all. Very good. Okay, you have to do all the things. You have to make your proper notes and then you will find out you are learning something at home. And after that, we have to move to the next part, that is interrogative first. Okay, let's move to the interrogative first. I hope you have done it. If you have no time to write all the thing, you can take the screenshot. You can see again and again. Interrogative sentence first. As you know, it is yes, no type. Will, shall, subject, verb first form, object and complement. Exercise number 1. Will you play with me? Look at this. Will you play with me? The sentence has the sense of questions and starting with the helping verb ending with question mark. Helping verb is of future indefinite tense. The sentence is of interrogative first. You can give the response of this yes or no. So it is called yes no type. Clear? So will you play with me? Will you speak to anyone? Will you speak English? Will you speak Hindi? Will you sing a song? Will you dance? Okay. In this way you can make more. Will he go to market to take the vegetable? Will he go to market to take the vegetables? You can say that. You can separate this also. Will he go to market? Will he go to take the vegetable to market? In this way you can also say that. Okay, you can just move it here, but the sentence is correct. Will he go to market to take the vegetables? And here we have to use question mark. So in this way you have to tell what is this, what is this, what is this, and what is, what is, what is, what is, and what is, and what is this. Okay, different parts of words means different words have their different work. So this is called a sentence with meaningful words. Clear? So you have to tell which word is which parts of speech. I hope you are understanding all the things. Have you understood all? Yes, very good. Now you understood all the concept of all the structure of the tenses, and then we have to move after it continuous and perfect, and then perfect continuous. After that we have to take the taste of that. Clear? Make more example. Will your brother come today? Will your brother come today? Okay, so you have to note down all the things, as well as you have to study yourself. Then you have to create your question yourself with the help of this structure. Okay, I'm going to clear this. You have done? Very good. Now move to the next part, that is interrogative second. What is this? Interrogative second. Sentence. Structure. What, where, why, when, how, etc. Then will, shall, then subject, then verb first form, then object, and then complement. Look at this structure. According to that, question word first, and then helping verb according to subject, and then subject, then verb first form, then object, and then complement, and then we have to use this question mark because it is very necessary. If you don't use that at the end of the sentence, your sentence will be incorrect. Your sentence will be wrong. Okay. So you can make the example. What will you do after? Okay, make simple sentence of that. What will you do here? Where will he go with his friends? Okay. Why will you think about us? How shall we behave? Look at, these are the four sentences we have. What will you do here? Where will he go with his friends? Why will you think about us? And how shall we behave? So in this way we can say that these are the sentences have the interrogative word, means question word, and then helping verb according to this structure. These are the sentences have the sense of future, and we can say that these are the sentences as according to this structure of future indefinite tense. So today we have done future indefinite tense. Yesterday we have done uh, future tense, but today the son of the future tense, that is indefinite tense, and tomorrow we will discuss about future continuous tense. So just note down it all, and then you have to make your proper notes, as well as you have to complete your exercises. You don't have to leave anything, only you have to complete. If you work hard, you will get something in your life. Once you will learn the tense, your problem of grammar will be finished. Means you will learn the grammar properly and easily with the help of tense. Clear? So I hope you have done it all. If you want to write more example, you can write yourself. If there is any problem to write any examples, so you can ask any question anytime. Clear? So today I am going to end this session. I hope you understood all the things and things are clear to you. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.